My plan is to go around the island, and then at the end, when I'm in a really good shape, I would go up a volcano. Probably not all the way, but because it's cold, but at least part of the way, and see how it goes. This is the path I drew for myself, and it's approximately the path I'm gonna follow, although it's not gonna be exact for many reasons. One of which is some of the paths I drew I cannot go because the map doesn't show that it's unpassable, for example, or if it does show, I assumed I would be able to pass because I couldn't see the barrier on the Google Maps, so I drew manually that path even though the map was telling me you can't do it. So it's not exactly what I'm gonna do, especially because I'm always gonna do whatever I feel like at the moment. And the reason it's a circle around the island is because I'm not in good enough shape to go too far up a mountain or up a volcano, because all of the mountains around here are volcanoes or craters. And it's been winter in Provincetown, and I don't exercise very much in the winter, and the little bit of exercise I do, it's not enough to prepare me to climb a volcano, so I'm not in shape by any stretch of imagination. But by the end of the trip, I'll probably get into shape, at least to climb it part way, if not all the way. And I probably wouldn't want to climb it all the way because it's going to be very cold, probably 40 degrees, and the oxygen is going to be very insufficient. So I'm not sure I would be able to properly breathe, which is going to translate to feeling tired and not wanting to go up. Anyway, that's the plan. That whole path is just over 800 miles, and since I'm staying here for 2 months, which is twice as long as I've stayed last year in California on my first bikepacking trip, where I biked 450 miles. So this year, I expect if I'm staying twice as long, I'm going to ride twice as much. So maybe it's going to be 900 miles by the time I'm done. I don't know. We'll see. The problem with Hawaii is that you can't camp anywhere unless it's designated for camping. So that's going to be a big challenge. If I'm not camping illegally, then I need to pay somebody. For example, right now, this tent and the bike are on a private ground. First day I spent on a private ground next to the airport. Then I biked here. I arrived yesterday. I'm gonna be here for 5 days, and after that I'm gonna be a few days in the Volcanoes National Park, and after that I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna go and where I'm gonna sleep because it's too far out for me to plan, and having a certain degree of spontaneity in this endeavor is the way to go. You don't want to plan everything when you go bikepacking. You don't. I was under pressure to get here yesterday, so that wasn't fun. When you're under pressure to get to a certain place, and then you gotta go fast and overexert yourself more than you wanna. The way to bike pack is to do what you feel like and to bike as far as you feel like going, and when you feel you're too tired, then you stop. So national park, private campgrounds, and there is county campgrounds or state parks. So those are the 3 or 4 options that I have for camping, other than camping somewhere illegally, which I might do if I'm far enough from everyone. Because if somebody sees me, they might call the police, and then then it's gonna be very unpleasant. So last year I camped illegally only if I'm very far away from everybody. But otherwise, I'll be paying about $20 a night is what might be average, or what would be paying. For example, this one is the cheapest one in Hawaii. Like in all of Hawaii, this campground right here is the cheapest one, $7 a night. And that's why I decided to stay here for a few days. Okay, to summarize, I'll be going around the island. It's called the Big Island because it's the biggest one. I'll make a circle counterclockwise starting from the east. The reason I'm gonna go in a circle and not zigzag around the island is because it's a volcano in the middle of the island. So anytime I'm not going next to the beach or close to the beach, I'm basically going up. So I want to stay close to the beach so I don't go too much up and down until I get in shape, because I'm not in shape. That was my plan, to come here and get in shape. I wasn't under the illusion that I'm gonna be in great shape when I come here. Bye bye.